Have you ever wondered why Jewish people are so successful and seem so good at handling money? Maybe you feel like you're always trying to scrape together money and can never seem to find peace with your finances. It even feels like financial peace is something impossible to achieve, doesn't it? But what if I told you that there are ancient secrets passed down from generation to generation that have helped Jews prosper for many centuries? These secrets are like little hidden treasures ready to be discovered by anyone who wants to improve their financial life. Best of all, you don't have to be Jewish to put these secrets into practice. Today, I'm going to tell you the 7 secrets of financial success in Jewish culture. They are not common tips or difficult to understand rules. They are practical and accessible life lessons that really work. They are lessons that, when applied, can transform the way you deal with money, work, and even the people around you. If you're ready for a change, come with me and let's find out how these simple but powerful ideas can make a difference to you. First, be the best at what you do. The first tip is clear. Be good at what you do. Not just good, but excellent. In the book of Proverbs, there is an inspiring phrase which states that those who are truly skilled in their work will never be left behind. This idea is deeply rooted in Jewish culture, which values effort and dedication as the keys to success. For them, if you dedicate yourself to your work and strive for excellence, recognition is inevitable. Just look at Israel, a relatively small country, but a giant in terms of innovation. The Israeli nation leads the way in developing technologies in areas such as telecommunications, the internet, and digital security. They are living proof that dedication and expertise take any job to the next level. Whether they're selling popcorn, fixing cars, or working in an office, the goal is one: to do the best they can. But this goes beyond public recognition. In Jewish culture, every profession has intrinsic value, and excellence is seen as a way of giving dignity to one's work, whatever it may be. This commitment to quality has positive effects on self-esteem, strengthens your reputation, and creates an environment of opportunity for the future. By striving to be the best, you plant the seeds for a future full of possibilities. To achieve this level of excellence, the Jewish people value continuous learning. They devote hours to study and practice, understanding that talent alone is not enough. As they say, talent wins games, but teamwork and intelligence win championships. So constant effort is essential to becoming truly good in any field. This investment of time and energy pays off, as those who excel in their skills attract new opportunities and professional growth. What's more, when you dedicate yourself and strive for excellence, you experience an interesting phenomenon. Opportunities start to come your way. People who see your dedication and talent are naturally attracted and tend to trust you with new responsibilities and projects. So, instead of chasing opportunities, you create a reputation that makes them come to you organically and fluidly. Excellence also brings an immense personal reward, the feeling of accomplishment. When you know that you're doing your best, you feel a sense of pride and satisfaction that is priceless. As well as creating a positive legacy, you inspire others around you to also strive for the best in their activities, promoting a virtuous cycle of development and success. So, whether in crafts, technology, commerce, or science, the key is to invest in yourself, your skill, and your commitment to quality. Tell me something. What did you think of this first habit? If you like it, you'll like the last one even more, so leave your comment. I'm a prosperous person, and let's move on. Second, have an entrepreneurial mindset. The second secret to success is to adopt an entrepreneurial mindset, i.e., to think like someone who sees opportunities in the midst of problems and who takes the initiative to create solutions. This is a defining quality of the Jewish people. Israel, for example, is known as the nation of startups, a title that reflects the country's ability to turn ideas into successful businesses. Companies like Waze, which revolutionized urban traffic, and Fiverr, which facilitates remote and freelance work, were born there, the fruit of this spirit of innovation. For the entrepreneur, a problem is a chance to make a difference. When they see a need, they ask themselves, how can I help? How can I make it better? This is an exercise we can all do, whether at work, in the community, or even at home. You just have to be aware of the challenges of everyday life and come up with creative solutions to solve them. In Jewish culture, entrepreneurship goes beyond the goal of making a profit. It's a way of contributing to collective well-being. This thinking is encouraged from an early age, where children are taught to observe the world with curiosity and look for ways to make it better. Creating value for society is an important principle, and many successful entrepreneurs began by identifying apparently simple, everyday needs. This different perspective of seeing potential in every challenge is what allows the creation of so many startups that thrive globally. Furthermore, in Jewish culture, failure is seen as an essential part of the entrepreneurial journey. It is not seen as a sign of defeat, but as an important stage of learning. Each mistake offers valuable insights into what to do or not do next. This approach creates a special resilience, a willingness to try again as many times as necessary, always drawing lessons from each experience. This is why many Jewish entrepreneurs see setbacks as opportunities for growth and adaptation, which contribute to long-term success. By developing this entrepreneurial mindset, you learn to see possibilities where others see obstacles and to turn adversity into a springboard for success. This mindset allows you to persevere, learn from every mistake, and adjust direction whenever necessary. After all, every attempt is a chance to learn and become stronger and more prepared. Finally, thinking like an entrepreneur not only opens professional doors, but also promotes personal growth. Those with an entrepreneurial mindset are always learning, creating, and adapting. This constant process of innovation keeps your mind active and your skills sharp. As well as improving your position in the market, this style of thinking helps you develop a positive and proactive attitude, which contributes to a fuller and more fulfilling life. So no matter how big or small the problem you identify, the important thing is to adopt an attitude of curiosity and resolution. By cultivating an entrepreneurial mindset, you become not just someone who solves problems, but a real agent of change in the world around you. Third, learn from the experts. One of the keys to success is to seek guidance from someone who has already traveled the path you want to take. In other words, find a mentor, someone who already has experience and can teach you what they know. In the Bible, there are passages that emphasize the value of wise counsel and how it can illuminate our path. Similarly, Jewish culture deeply values learning from those with more experience, understanding that the wisdom accumulated over the years can save us from many mistakes and accelerate our progress. With the advance of the internet, it's easier than ever to access knowledge from experts in any field. Whether it's watching videos, reading articles, or taking online courses, you can find virtual mentors who share their experiences and teachings. This facility broadens our horizons and allows us to learn more quickly, even when we don't have a physical mentor nearby. In Jewish culture, respect for those with experience and the knowledge they accumulate is a value passed down from generation to generation. This tradition of seeking advice allows new generations to learn from the successes and failures of those who came before, avoiding unnecessary stumbles. The mentor acts as a guide, offering both practical guidance and emotional support, which is crucial for dealing with the challenges of the journey. This type of learning not only saves time, but also allows the mentee to evolve in a more confident and assertive manner. More than technical guidance, the relationship between mentor and mentee promotes an exchange of values and worldview. In the Jewish tradition, this exchange involves much more than practical skills. It is also an opportunity to assimilate teachings about ethics, perseverance, and purpose. This bond allows the mentee to build a solid foundation for their choices, not only in the professional field, but also in the personal one. With the support of a mentor, you develop a broader and more strategic perspective, essential for growth in any field. Today, thanks to technology, the knowledge of experienced mentors is available to anyone, anywhere in the world. Through books, lectures, podcasts, and online courses, experts share their achievements, their difficulties, and what they have learned along the way. This is a unique opportunity to access valuable lessons and be inspired by successful trajectories. By studying these experiences, you can adapt the learnings to your own context and gain valuable insights that will help you progress faster and more confidently. Having a mentor, whether face-to-face or virtual, brings many benefits. This support not only offers practical advice, but also encourages reflection and self-knowledge, essential elements for those seeking to evolve in a sustainable way. In addition, the mentor serves as a source of motivation and encouragement, reminding us that it is possible to achieve our goals even when the obstacles seem great. Learning from those with more experience is one of the wisest ways to move forward, as it allows you to build your journey on the foundations of those who have already traveled this path. Shared wisdom is one of the greatest gifts we can receive, and seeking this guidance is an attitude that strengthens us and inspires us to grow more and more. Bedroom. Accept criticism. Accepting criticism is essential for personal and professional development, although it's not always easy. It's natural that no one likes to hear criticism. After all, it can make us feel vulnerable. But if we look at them as valuable advice for improvement, we completely change our attitude towards feedback. The Jewish people, throughout their history, have learned to listen to criticism and use it as a tool to correct routes and move forward. So when you receive criticism, try to listen calmly and reflect on how this observation can help you grow. In Jewish culture, accepting criticism is seen as a demonstration of wisdom and maturity. Constructive criticism acts as a mirror that reveals blind spots, areas that we often can't see on our own. This practice of listening, reflecting, and adjusting is one of the secrets to continuous improvement. The truth is that in many cases, success can be hidden in details and small improvements that we can only achieve when we open our ears and accept that there is always something to learn. Accepting criticism also teaches us resilience and humility, two essential virtues for those who constantly seek to grow. When you learn to absorb criticism without getting upset, you strengthen your ability to deal with challenges and develop a long-term vision. After all, growth is a continuous journey that requires patience and a willingness to reinvent yourself whenever necessary. Instead of letting yourself down, you come to see criticism as a resource for evolving and overcoming limitations. Successful leaders and entrepreneurs, especially in the Jewish community, know that turning criticism into progress is an asset. This doesn't mean that you have to agree with everything that is said, but that you need to learn to filter out what is useful. This process of reflection allows you to identify what really makes sense and can contribute to your growth. By adopting this attitude, you become more confident and prepared to deal with challenges, always open to new perspectives and ready to adapt. It's important to remember that criticism isn't meant to discourage us, but to open our eyes to what can be improved. If someone takes the trouble to point out something that could be done in a better way, there is a learning opportunity there. The more open we are to these suggestions, the faster we evolve, refining our skills and improving with every step. This creates a growth mindset, which is one of the biggest drivers of success in any field. So instead of fearing criticism, learn to receive it wisely. Use what is relevant to correct course, adjust attitudes, and improve your skills. By accepting criticism, you not only strengthen your resilience, but also build an increasingly better version of yourself. Fifth, build a good reputation. Building a good reputation is essential for anyone who wants to be successful and respected. As an ancient biblical proverb says, a good name is worth more than many riches. This reflects a fundamental truth. More than money or status, a solid reputation attracts trust and creates valuable connections. After all, people prefer to do business and establish partnerships with those they know are trustworthy, deliver what they promise, and act ethically. Keeping to what you say, arriving on time, and returning what you have borrowed are small acts that, when added together, build an image of integrity and respect. In Jewish culture, the value of a good reputation is intensely reinforced. The trust of others is seen as one of the most precious assets one can possess. Every daily action contributes to strengthening or weakening this trust. And once a reputation has been tarnished, regaining it can be an arduous task. So it's not just a question of fulfilling obligations, it's also a question of treating everyone around you with honesty, respect, and consideration. By living ethically and responsibly, you create a network of trust that accompanies and supports you throughout your life. A good reputation is not just a symbol of character, it opens doors that might never have opened otherwise. When you are known as a trustworthy person, opportunities come naturally. Employers, partners, and co-workers look for people they can trust, and a solid reputation is what attracts these opportunities. Over time, this generates relationships of trust that become foundations for growth and influence in the community and the market. Cultivating a good reputation means investing in lasting relationships, and these relationships are one of the main sources of support and growth. Those who build their image on trust and respect create a network of contacts that offers support, partnerships, and opportunities over time. What's more, by setting a standard of ethics and responsibility, you inspire those around you, which strengthens your position and broadens your impact on the community. This positive influence creates a multiplier effect, where a good reputation generates new opportunities and opens up new avenues. Maintaining a good reputation is a long-term investment that provides stability and security. Every small action that reflects responsibility, integrity, and commitment to what is right contributes to this building. And as a result, you gain the trust of those around you, who become defenders of your integrity and your ability to fulfill your responsibilities. Finally, cultivating a good reputation is not just a moral duty, it is an effective strategy for achieving success and respect. Invest in your image with actions that convey honesty and trust, because they pave the way for a life full of opportunities and lasting achievements. Sixth, save money. Saving money is one of the fundamental secrets to a financially secure and fulfilling life. The Bible teaches us that a wise person saves part of what they earn, and this is a lesson that applies to everyone. The secret is simple. In order to have financial security and invest in new opportunities, it is essential to have a reserve. Even if it's a small amount, saving regularly makes a big difference. This reserve offers protection in times of crisis and allows you to take advantage of opportunities that arise along the way. In Jewish culture, saving money is seen as a way of valuing one's effort and honoring work. Saving part of what one earns is a gesture of respect for one's own sweat and ensures that today's effort brings benefits in the future. This savings habit is not just a financial strategy, but a way of preparing the ground for the long term. In addition, this vision is reinforced by the idea that unforeseen events happen. Having a financial reserve allows you to deal with these moments calmly, without despair, giving you the freedom to make more considered decisions. The discipline of saving offers something very valuable: the freedom to choose and decide with peace of mind in critical situations. When you have a financial reserve, you don't have to make rash decisions, such as taking a job you don't want, or selling an important asset in an emergency. Saving ensures that you can evaluate your options calmly, without being pressured by financial problems, which is essential for making smarter decisions. In addition to security, saving money opens doors to investment. With a reserve, you can take advantage of opportunities to make your money grow, whether by investing in new businesses, improving yourself through courses, or even helping other people if that's the case. Investments allow you to multiply your capital, making your assets grow over time. This process creates a cycle of prosperity where your savings enable new investments, which in turn bring new opportunities for growth. The practice of saving requires discipline, something that Jewish culture values highly. For them, having control over money is a way of maintaining stability and serenity in all areas of life. This financial discipline helps create a solid foundation, offering both security and flexibility to deal with the unexpected. Saving is a first step towards a life of financial stability and fulfillment, allowing you to build a more stable future with more possibilities. Saving may seem difficult at first, but over time you'll realize that it brings peace of mind and a sense of control over the future. It doesn't matter how much you manage to save each month. The important thing is to remain consistent. Then, over time, you'll see the results and understand that each small saving contributes to a more secure and prosperous life. Seventh, value the union with family and community. Unity is a powerful force and a fundamental secret for a full and balanced life. Throughout history, the Jewish people have faced countless challenges, and in each of them, family and community unity has been the basis for overcoming difficulties. The Bible says how good and pleasant it is when brothers live together, highlighting the importance of being connected to those who support us. This bond of unity between family, friends, and community not only strengthens each individual, but makes everyone more resilient and prepared to overcome obstacles. In Jewish culture, it is believed that true success is rarely a solitary achievement. Instead, it gains more value and meaning when shared. Having a support network is essential for facing difficult times and celebrating achievements. The bonds of solidarity, cooperation, and mutual support help create a strengthened community where everyone can grow together. The stronger this bond, the more resilient and secure the community becomes, which is a huge advantage in times of crisis or uncertainty. Togetherness also plays a crucial role in preserving the traditions and values that sustain the culture. In Jewish families, it is common to see several generations coming together to share stories, teachings, and experiences. This environment allows the lessons of the elders to inspire the younger generations, who are encouraged to keep traditions alive and to value the wisdom passed down from generation to generation. This connection between relatives and friends offers a solid basis of identity, security, and encouragement, providing a sense of belonging that is essential for personal and collective development. Uniting around shared values makes each person stronger and better prepared to face adversity. Knowing that there is a group to count on increases resilience and the ability to face challenges, and this supportive connection creates an emotional and psychological security that is difficult to find elsewhere. Jewish culture reminds us that in a world that values individualism, it is togetherness that strengthens the spirit and prepares us to achieve great things. In addition to emotional support, bonding with family and the community also opens doors to opportunities for growth. Often, it's friends and relatives who recommend a job, share an important contact, or offer advice at the right time. This constant exchange between people generates a cycle of support and growth, where each member contributes to the success of the others. In a close-knit community, the success of one becomes inspiration and possibility for all. That's why valuing unity with family and community means investing in a life that is more secure, full of support, and with greater capacity for growth. This union provides more than strength to face difficulties. It brings a sense of fulfillment, purpose, and accomplishment, reminding us that together we are always stronger. Here are the 7 principles for achieving prosperity that Jewish tradition shares. I hope this knowledge is useful and inspires positive changes in your life. If you've made it to the end, comment, "I'm a rich person," to let me know you've watched this far. May new paths open up for you and may your life be filled with blessings. Also, take the opportunity to watch this video that's appearing on your screen. I'm sure it will help you a lot with your bed. If you like it, leave a like and subscribe to our channel. A big hug. See you later.